Go ahead and get my recording going. And if all of you would roll me a d20.
It's been too long. I don't remember how to do this.
By the power of 14.
Get a 14 card, do it. Oh.
Right in the middle there. Come on, Bio. 11.
Sorry,
Nope.
it was loading stuff.
Yeah. We refuse to answer separately.
We will answer together. 2 voices.
Do it.
Rolling in, guys.
Come on, 15. Boo.
Still have to make that 2-headed ogre character happen one day.
Alright, we are going high to low this evening. So we will start with Raz.
Fuck.
Raz, roll me a 1d24.
I don't think that's a real die.
7.
Anything's a real die at least once. 7. Alright, Razavir, you have 1 minute to tell me who was the keeper of the party's chapter house in Hildesford.
I believe that was Guillermo.
That is correct, sir.
I thought about myself for a second. I'm like, no, wait, I wasn't the keeper.
Nope, you were the money man.
I was the money man.
Alright,
And
Glizzy,
I'm the brains.
roll me a 1d20. Yeah, you're the brains, yeah.
Responsible for the
1d20,
money.
what happened to the 3 other questions?
They were all the same.
Sorry, it's
1d23 or
1d20. Oh, did I say? Oh, it's 1d. I said 21, didn't I? Oh no, I must have.
Nope.
It's just there's only 21, so 1d20.
some of the questions don't apply to goblins.
Exactly.
You must be this old or this tall, and either one he doesn't want.
You can
1d20.
over your head.
1d20, sir.
1d23. Bio had 20. Nice.
All right, Glizzy, you have 1 minute to tell me who took the green dragon corpse from the hobgoblin camp.
That would be the inhabitants of Jarthum, the catfolk village we visited. After we took the head and some pieces that we took, they went by later and picked up the whole rest of the body and brought it back to town.
Not exactly the answer I wanted, but it is close enough. That is correct.
What is the answer that you wanted?
Well, the town didn't take it. The town watch did. Hasley and the town watch took it.
Snowball.
But no one said that.
Snowball.
All right, Zakara, 1d19.
Old school question.
An old one.
Who was the first NPC we met?
All right, Zakara, dig deep in your notes. You have 1 minute to tell me who runs the Silver Lion Inn.
Jonah.
That is correct.
We've had that one a few times.
And no one gets it. Kruga, 1d18, sir. Wow.
Clearing out the old ones for you.
Yep. Kruga, roll me a 1d3.
Senior citizens aren't welcome in my land.
All right, Kruger. You have 1 minute to tell me or give me what is Glizzik's
talent.
last name.
Toe Nibbler?
That is correct.
I was about to say, you better know this one.
I
was
actually
what?
don't
What's
have it
the
in my notes at all. Like I was gonna double check, like I type in toe and I have 0 toes in my Google. And I was
Do you
like,
remember the explanation for why he went with it?
Oh, it
I
was.
tried to explain it, and you guys were like, "Nah, I'm just picturing the goblin nibbling on toes of people."
I thought it had something to do with like your frostbitten limbs or something,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
frostbite because it was nibbling at your toes.
yeah.
Toe nibbler. Yeah, so because his body is 90% frostbit.
Okay, so yeah,
Two.
I did vaguely remember
Yeah.
it.
I say that question's still on the list because there's still two more party members who have not been fully identified.
Hmm.
All right.
Is it Zakara?
I don't know.
Okay,
Um,
aliases.
the party has 16 and a half bonus points. The rewards should have popped up for you. And how would you like to spend them tonight?
Hero point.
And this is an odd session.
It's looking good at the moment. Pretty sure
this
when we. What's that?
I was just gonna ask, is this the first time we've gotten all the questions right?
For the group, probably not the first. I could look back. I track it all. I can tell you what your success rate is. Everything. I track it all.
See, it's easier to get them all right when there's only 4 of us playing rather than 6.
That's true.
Because with 6 questions, there's a better chance for a stumper.
Well,
Well,
the
6
four
questions.
the four of you actually pay attention and take some notes.
You mean 3? I understand.
I mean, I obviously don't take notes. I don't put notes anywhere.
Very few of the questions are really hard, but we're spending
Like,
points.
who owns the Silver Lion Inn? That was a hard one.
Who runs the House of Healing?
Well,
Jonah.
both of those are on the map if you wanted to look.
Ozzy Osbourne says,
No, not
"Shut
not the owner of the Silver Lion Inn. That one wasn't on there because I looked a bunch of times. I think it's just on your map.
Well, I can't help it. I can't help it. Maps don't exist in my
I can't
world.
help it. You don't have the TM's maps."
Tell me about it.
Sounds like a you problem.
Exactly. All right. So we had one vote for a hero point. What else?
The only thing that's grabbing me right
I could be grabbing you.
I think you should buy the random talismans, as many as you can.
now. There's no reposition yet, Kruger.
Yes, there is. It's called Whirling Throw.
He is not wrong.
It's like playing Garage tonight.
Well, like I looked at it, I was like, because I think I was talking to Zargan about it, unless I put it up in the chat. No, I think I put it up in chat.
I think you
Yeah,
chatted to me about
it's
it.
a niche. It's a niche thing. Like it
He
definitely
slapped Target and said, "No, it's stupid. You poopy."
like it's a decent like in certain situations it can be good for something, but like it's outclassed by a lot of other things that are probably
Well,
more valuable to do.
the real strength of repositioning is if someone else in your party is able to drop like AoEs or traps in a certain square, and then you move them into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I mean, like
playing
that's definitely one. And the other big one that I can think of is repositioning your own allies.
Yep.
So
Because
it's
it
like,
doesn't say nothing about enemy. It says target.
yeah.
Oh, and we've tried to move people before. It's like, no, you can't move them. You know what I mean?
Oh, I've moved people before. They just normally take the throw damage.
Well,
No,
and
but
it's better than shove
before you
because
had
if
the
you
toss.
if you have a shove, you push them in front of you, so you can't move them to the side.
But I like that it's just a general ability thing that anyone can do
Yeah,
rather
it's
than
yep.
think of do this thing that's
Oh yeah,
very,
no,
very
like don't get me wrong,
long.
like I think it's nice and I think it's like a really good thing and another option for people like especially marshals to have in order to accomplish something that isn't covered by a lot of the other things that are actually out there. I just don't think it's going like I would be surprised if even if I didn't have whirling throw, I would be surprised if I used it more than once every 4 sessions.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for me if you yank somebody away from me, so I don't have to worry about getting AO'd if I leave. You know what I mean, or something like that. It's my turn's coming up after.
Well, yeah, it's even like that's why I said like it's even better to just do it on an ally because an ally can choose to fail the check, so you don't have to
Hey,
worry.
No.
this is the
What?
great chess piece you bought for me, Kruger. Why
The
is Jack
ally
Daniel
does
on the
not
front of
roll
it?
a check. The ally doesn't roll a dice, so they can't choose to fail. You roll a check against their ability. That's different.
I mean, the people he'd be using it on probably aren't making that. He's probably making that DC.
Oh, probably.
So there's an auto success on allies then?
I don't think so.
Assurance.
Hmm.
Guaranteed gonna beat my threshold.
No, I mean, I'm not saying the ones you talk about it'll be hard to do. I'm just saying you can only automatically fail your own roll. So, hey, you have to do a contested roll against me. Oh, I fail it. Okay, then you automatically win. The target doesn't get to roll.
Well, whenever you make that roll, there's an implication of contestation there, which is why you're making that roll in the first place. If someone is
Oh, you're making
allowing
words
to
up
make,
now.
if someone's allowing something to happen to them, I don't think they should like have to roll.
I don't know. We can discuss that if we ever decide
Like
to
I
use
mean,
it.
I would argue like against it's like like if someone's like, oh, I drink this poison, I choose to fail. It's like yeah, I don't know about that, but like something where someone's just like, let me just move you out of the way real quick. They're probably gonna let you do it if they think that you're not trying to like harm them essentially.
Hmm. No one trusts you, Kruger. But back to the point. Just a hero point. Anything else?
They don't need to. I'll still move them anyway.
You can move willingly, or I can throw you.
Zakar and I both voted in chat.
Yep,
Hero
I
point,
know.
right?
But anything else?
No.
No.
Nope.
Alrighty. All PCs can have 2 hero points then?
Ooh, I have 2 hero points on each of my sheets that I have open, so I have 6 hero points available.
Maeve is a pretty creature, so she gets 2 hero points. PC cat.
That is not what I said.
No hero points for Max, only for PCs. Are we time wise? Where are we going to be starting off? It's after we kind of got back to where we started the choice between the 4 tubes.
Correct, but would anyone like to do a recap?
I'm just asking if you want me to reset spells. That's all.
No,
To say
spells
that.
are not reset. Nobody wants to do a recap?
Well, I can do a recap.
You did
Once
one last time.
Well, fine. I see how it is. You don't want me to have hero
I mean,
points.
you can give one, but I'm not going to give you a hero point for it. We're not going to do the same person every time.
Fine, I'm not doing
just
it then.
alternate between Megan and Fable because that way they can get the melee
Well,
hero points they need for landing blows. I never use mine, but I have 2.
Megan's the only one here tonight that has not given one.
Yeah,
Ever.
you have your work cut out for you. You can summarize it like 2 sentences and encompass the entirety of the session.
I will attempt to do it. It's been a while.
You've done it for our game. That's basically cross.
Yeah, tell us what happened in that last game you had.
Yeah. So we retconned for um the airship trip over for some people to do crafting stuff. And then we started off with attacking the dead meat, well at least Wait, did we start that last time?
The bread mead.
Bread mead. Yes, renamed to bread mead.
We did that one. That was the session before.
Yeah.
The
The
last
last
session we had
session
already been
started. Yeah, last session started with us going in between the
Wow.
legs of the giant statue.
Yep, we went down
Who knew?
to the toilet.
Okay.
Take better notes, Megan.
Yeah, no kidding.
Her notes are better than my notes,
All right. I'm sure she has Toad Nibbler somewhere in
It-
hers.
and that they are notes.
Okay, I remember. We were just coming up out of the water into that cavern area where a bunch of scum were hurting some slaves. I think they were mostly humans.
Yep.
Uh, and we learned that they're a rare race that you almost never see on land, also known as Ulat Kini. And
We killed Keeney. You bastard.
we basically we snuck up on them, uh, swimming underwater. Zakari killed the lookout, and we got pretty much right up to them. Then they saw us and herded all the slaves further into the cave. Uh, we defeated the ones outside pretty easily, and found out that they were actually killing all the slaves.
You didn't mention the
Uh,
one guard you killed in one shot with like 400 points of damage.
I said I killed the lookout
Pink miss.
With 400 points of damage.
with 400 points of damage. And then Galgrim saved one slave, but he was unconscious. Then we kept heading further into the cave, and we came to a place where we could choose between 4 different paths. The bones told us not to go in one, and we thought there were 2 possibilities. We guessed one and ran into a drow caravan, which we could have killed, but we graciously let them live and paid the money for information. And they told us it was the other path that we hadn't taken. Then we ran back, and that's where we ended.
Korga gave them how much gold? 100?
Mm-hmm.
100, yeah.
Did we see any female drow with them, or was it just boy drow?
All drow look alike in the dark.
Black skin, red eyes, crazy like 1980s hairband hair,
Exactly.
eyebrows for days.
They basically look like David Bowie if you inverse the colors on this.
Oh, like the Goblin King? Yeah, pretty much. It's a photo negative. It looks like a crystal, but if you turn it this way, it's a fireball.
Yep. Alright, got the combat tracker fixed. Alright. You can
You
have
should
an
get another
extra
hero
hero
point.
point there, son.
I'll probably need it.
It's gonna be less than what your actual roll is. You know that,
You need to turn those twos into ones.
You have, you just have an
right?
abusive relationship with hero points.
Leave my false hope alone.
Alright, it is late evening, if not nighttime, in the game. You were double timing it back from the drow caravan back into the cave with all the passages. You identified that you identified what passages the drow told you to, and you just started heading down it when we last left. Let me go ahead and get the monsters ready.
Raz, are you able to make those potions anytime you want, or elixirs?
Which ones specifically?
The healing ones, or do they cost a reagent?
I can make the slightly weaker ones for free. Uh, you're only going to be able to metabolize them once every about 10 minutes or so, but I can make the earlier tier one for free as much as I want, but you can only benefit from the healing once every 10 minutes.
I'll take one. It's been over 10 minutes since I uh, took my last mutagen.
Slap her up with some cheap freebies. There it is.
Cheap freebies for what?
The elixir of life lesser that I can make for free.
Ah.
But everyone can have once every 10 minutes. Oh, right. All actions.
Thank you. Much better.
I don't think so. I need to do more damage to you. Alright, so you guys are heading down that passage. As you're moving, Raz is taking some lichen and then moss off the walls, throws it in a jar, spits in it, dumps it in the water, mixes it up. Zakara drinks it, and somehow it heals her.
Somehow.
Well, yeah, somehow. You start moving down that passage, following, it's twisty, turning. Nothing down here seems to be very straight for more than, maybe 50, 100 feet max. You figure you've been gone about a quarter mile, and it starts to widen out into a small cavern in front of you. You come up to the edge, to the entrance of the cavern, and the far wall is collapsed. Let me go ahead and throw a map up just so you can see what it looks like.
Does it look like a recent collapse?
I blame the crab people.
Tastes like crab, look like people.
Alright, you should be on a map now.
Enhance.
Why are you not seeing it, Raz?
What? I see things.
Can you?
Uh,
If you click on your token, can you see or not?
no. Only when I unselect because someone else is revealing.
Everybody else can see but him. If I click the other.
I don't know why it does that. You should have. I don't know. Alright, well, just click on someone else. You can still see.
Or just off click your token.
Nah, you have to click on someone else. So the north wall up there is collapsed, definitely rubble. If you mean, well, you're not sure how new it is. You'd have to go in and take a look around. Do a couple checks. If only you had someone who had mining lore.
I mean, we've never had a dwarf in our group, so I'm not sure.
I mean, as usual, whenever he'll be useful, he's not here.
I'm only 10.
You are able to move if you wish now.
Is that a dead person?
It looks like pieces of one at least.
Ah, so it's an alive person, just in pieces. I'll be kind of like keeping an eye out, especially after
it's a mere flesh wound.
A dismembered body, kind of like looking around The ceiling, the ground, like the walls,
Up
all
on the
that stuff.
ceiling, the only thing that really stands out are some stalactites. See those little triangles on the map? There's 4 of
Yes.
them, I believe. That above them are where like large stalactites are.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fight here, and then we're gonna throw something at the stalactites, and it's gonna crush them. It's gonna be great.
I'm just getting visions of first edition D&D monster, and you know what I'm talking about, Zark.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I am sneaking as I move around.
You're
All
talking about
right,
those weird like
go ahead and
umbrella
roll me a
things.
stealth.
Piercers. There's stalactites that fall down from the ceiling and impale you.
Secret or not?
Secret.
I'm gonna be walking forward with a numbing tonic and a blight bomb drawn.
Okay,
Just double fisting.
that's
Ooh,
how he
hey.
rolls. Everyone's leaving the goblin behind. Oh, there he goes.
Ah, slightly
Just
more.
let my minions range out ahead of
Line of sight thing slightly more annoying when I can't see while I'm moving.
Yes, he's dead.
me.
All right, everyone stop.
First, he's dead.
As Kruger gets up to the corpse and kind of pokes it, make sure it's not, dead, there. Definitely, he's missing some parts. Um, he has like an arm half cut off. His legs are missing. As you guys get up there and Kruger, starts getting near the corpse, the north wall, like some of the rubble, collapses further. Come
So
on.
it is recent.
The world is a vampire.
And like it looks almost like it's collapsing right now, and as it's coming down, a creature lunges out of the the falling rubble.
Oh.
It's not a bullet.
It like lurches forward with his like worm like head and strikes at Kruger. And my dog's going crazy now.
What? Do I get to roll initiative?
Just remember
Nope.
everything from Dune that you can, Kruger.
Feed it spices.
Oh, I thought that was a 20.
42.
Hit.
Any life? Not so bad.
It bites into Kruger and has him grabbed.
Oh no.
Coming out of more rubble, its tail comes out. And tries to stick Kruger.
That was also almost 20.
Yeah, I know. That is a hit.
Called bullshit.
I leaned forward and whispered to Raz,
32 more damage, Kruger, as his big tail stinger slams into your chest, pulls out, dripping a black poison. Fort save, please.
That's a hero point.
Kind of slid on the one there for a second.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, ooh.
Don't worry, here comes the one. 2 of them, in fact.
Who won?
All right. That, my friend, unfortunately, is a failure.
Quick question. The daily meds that you give us, Raz, did they give us any help with poison? Thought they.
You guys already have the +3 versus poison.
Is that baked in, Zargan, or
It's
not?
not on mine.
No, that's not baked in on that. Damn it!
That...
You succeed.
All on my own.
Glizzy puts away his little ruse lawyer wig.
Good save there, Glizzik.
I mean, I see it on mine. I thought it was on everyone.
I'm just representing.
Well,
my
the thing
client.
is, I think if I rolled your saves for you, it would apply it because when I hit a thing, it rolls a poison save.
It would recognize it.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. So you're just
But
at
when you guys
four.
roll them, it's just a fort save.
Ah.
All right, everyone else roll initiative. Zakara, roll stealth.
Can I use society for initiative? Quite.
By the power of 11.
Damn.
Goblin over there trying to one up me by rolling one higher.
I just want to keep your healer initiative where it should.
All right. On top of the round is, well, Kruga Zakara. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Do you agree with that, Zakara?
Yes.
All right.
So, quick question. This is what size? What size is this thing?
Gargantuan. Didn't you see? Gargantuan violet worm.
We all know that doesn't mean anything. Like sometimes it's like a drunken, not dwarf.
Drunken, not dwarf. Nice.
So crunch.
No,
So
this thing's
is
freaking
it-
huge.
So gargantuan, how many sizes above that is us?
Per square, right?
Large, huge, gargantuan. So it's 3 above you.
Fuck.
3 above you, 4 above the other half of the party.
You can delay. I'll make it big, boy.
Yeah, but I don't want to give Zakar
That's too
the
big, isn't it,
ability-
for you?
Yeah, Titan Wrestler only lets you do 2 bigger.
Hey, Raz, roll me a. What do you have, Raz? You look at your
A
skills
few
real quick.
vials with some
Yeah,
liquids
thanks.
and herbs.
I'm gonna
Nothing
kick
else
you
in life.
square in the nuts.
Squat.
Roll me.
In the nuts.
Roll me an alchemy.
Roll an alchemy craft.
Yeah.
1 alchemy, please.
One alchemy only. Listen.
All right. As it dumps out and the rubble falls off its body, I mean, some of it still like it's buried in the wall. Dust kind of settles. You guys can see what it is. While no one else really has a clue what this is, Raz, you are pretty sure you know what this is. It's a purple and it's a worm.
What?
Kind of like Purple Rain, but in worm form.
Purple worm.
Go ahead, Kruger. You're up.
Okay, so I am grappled at the moment.
Do you
said?
have? Yeah, you still have a Drake card up?
Yeah, mine lasted an hour and I drank it right as
Oh,
it went into
okay.
the-
You
Sorry,
did
it'll
the
be
hour
half
one.
an hour.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
So since I can't really move, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to escape. In 1 second, I need to look at something because it's been a hot minute.
Yep.
Get a +2 circumstance bonus to my fort DC when resisting opponent's attempts to grapple or swallow you whole. Okay. So it doesn't help me to actually escape then. All right.
Ah,
But
damn! I could have swallowed you last round.
But for
Oh well.
escape, I can
Play your cards.
an athletics if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. But
Athletics or acrobatics, right? Take it out.
I'm trying to. That also doesn't help me. I have so many things that help me. Well, it doesn't help when things automatically grapple, so that's not fun, but I am going to use. I'm just going to try and escape first. And I'm going to use my. I have things everywhere. Gills.
Why do you have gills? Interesting.
Bonus is the same no matter what I use. So I'll just use my athletics to try and get out. Actually, no, it should be
Yep.
2 more because of my armband. Yes, it is 2 more because of my armband. Nice.
You barely succeed.
All right, and then I am going to.
Run away like the coward that you are.
There's currently no way to flank this, correct?
Basically, at the moment, correct.
Okay. Um. And how high up is the ceiling right now?
About 30 feet.
30 feet. And if I were to break one of the stalactites above that are like to the right of a square, would they hit it or no?
No,
Okay.
it would have to be under it.
Okay.
Not sure how you plan on breaking one, but that's not my problem.
Hey, what do we? Don't throw.
Throw the goblin at it.
When it bit to grab me, did that seem like the extent of its reach with the attack?
You don't know.
You're not helpful.
I know.
Let's see. Jaws distance 10 feet. Okay, yes, it was. I am going to. I want to be able to do damage, but I can't just sit here and tank this thing.
Why not?
Oh, stuff and things. That's not helpful.
Where's my timer at? Jesus.
I'm going to step back
Okay. Your
and
second action.
then I'm going to use my third action to take
Run away.
my dueling cape and uh, increase my AC.
All right, go ahead and enact it. All right, Zakara, you're up.
Okay.
Your fighter did nothing.
Oh, that's not fair. She hasn't gone yet.
Wow.
That was the tank.
Yep.
Okay. When I looked at my debilitating strike feature, it's blank. But it can be. I just have to hit something flat-footed, right?
Correct. And then you pick what you want to do to it.
Okay, I am going to quick draw with my bow
Okay.
and try to hit it.
You're targeting yourself. There you go. Normal arrow.
Uh,
Arrow of worm slaying.
It's
Except
green, not
it's
purple.
WYRM instead of WR.
Well, I guess everyone here can see in the dark, can't they?
Supposedly.
Yes.
My character.
Then yeah, regular arrow.
Yep.
Ooh.
No.
So close.
That's a hit.
Okay, and because I went before it, it is flat-footed to me
You
right
did
now.
not go before it. It already went once.
What?
Zargan cheats.
Sargon cheated.
It went first.
Oh.
Yep. So do your
I should have
damage.
realized that.
Do your damage.
This does nothing.
Hey, you lightly wounded it. It's more than the orc did.
And then I'm going to use 2 actions to activate my tattoo.
What are you tattooing?
The Earth Guidance.
Okie dokie.
Wait, what is it? The Stone Skin. That's one.
Nice. Doesn't make you immune to attacks. Just gives you resist 5.
Yep.
Bust
Well,
out the fiery purple worm.
seeing how it knocked Kruger down to half in 1 turn.
Yeah. Plus, I believe every time you get hit, the duration goes down.
Yeah, but it has like 20.
Correct. All right, that is your turn. Glass Cannon, you're up.
La 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 la. Goblin song. Loud singer version. So I am doing a performance check versus the target's will score.
For what purpose? Goblin Song?
Goblin song. Yep. Its range is 60 feet. I'm 35 away.
Okie dokie.
Roll it. Boo. Hero point.
Okay.
Wait, no. I'm sorry. Why is it saying failure? Is that me failure or its failure?
That was you rolling.
It's you failing.
Okay, let me try hero point. One more time.
There you go.
Okay, so
See,
that's
Zakara,
going
you can
to...
roll higher on a hero point.
So that's going to give him stuff, which is not on the activity.
No, it's under. It's not under items. That's scroll down to feats on your activity pane.
I'm on feats, and it has the button to roll, which I did, but the star
At the bottom, click. You only have it on min. Click the. Was it down at the bottom?
Yeah, all actions.
Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, it always resets to min. I don't know why. It's just what it does.
It's success, not critical success. I'm assuming it's the second button because they both say the same thing. They don't say how long. So
yeah.
Okay, it should just be for 1 round. I complete.
Yep.
Success. Yes, that's for 1 round. Okay, cool. All right, then I'm gonna try and melt its brain a little bit. Get a little bit afraid. I'm gonna use. Thank you. My antivirus is like, we're having a sale. Like, not now. Agonizing despair is what I'm casting. It's what we use to melt the minds of the sailors on the ship.
Gotcha.
All right, will DC of 29. Come on, low number. All right, so it's going to be half damage. Mental damage to you.
Okie dokie.
And even though it's success, I believe for that spell, it is frightened. Yep, target takes half damage, becomes frightened 1 on a success.
All right, nail him with it.
Perfect. All right, that's my 3 actions. 1 for the song, 2 for the spell.
Yep. Raz, you're up.
Didn't look too good on Kruger's head there. I'm going to just drop the blight bomb. There's more important things to do right now.
You drop it at your feet so it goes off.
No.
Emily. As the Buddhist monk.
Just making a note so I don't forget it's on the ground there. First action. I'm going to quick alchemy. I'm going to spend one of my last 2 reagents. And I'm going to quickly craft up a rather pruny looking pickle. And I'm going to jump up to Kruger and say, "Don't spit this out." And feed it to him.
Raz's pruny pickle.
Should the pickle have spikes in it? Like a cloaca.
So I'm going
Why
to be
does
effective. I'm going to be using. What the fuck is that?
why does Pickle have a Prince Albert?
There it is.
For attaching a chain to return.
Sorry, I had to find it. It was under P for pucker
Pickle.
Pickle.
Imagine that.
Okay, I think I give him all of these. Wait, pucker on no, those go onto enemies.
So wait, let me just rephrase this.
I think
For a
this goes
recap
on
for next week, you put your pickle in his mouth and said, "Don't swallow."
Yep. No, don't spit it out.
There you go.
So I'm gonna feed you this pickle. I'm not even quite sure exactly where I pulled this out from, but it is
His pickle holder.
probably the most freaking just. It is the most pickliest pickle you've ever tasted. That the bitterness.
It makes you
on this
pucker.
thing- the bitterness is unbelievable. But as far as Fable needs to know, any creature who engulfs or swallows you becomes sickened. Yep. There's a couple of other things down there too, but that's the important one for you.
Its hide is thicker on the inside, or thinner on the inside.
That's right, Drax.
So, for 1 hour after eating the pucker pickle, you smell slightly of pickle, but you have a horrendous taste. Once a creature hits you with a strike using an attack that allows it to taste you, such as Jaws, it takes a -2 circumstance penalty to further attacks against you that allow it to taste you, including attacks like grappling or tripping you using Jaws or swallowing you whole. Creatures, especially animals, often choose other targets after tasting you. Any creature that engulfs or swallows you whole, despite all of that, is sickened 1. If it spends an action retching to reduce that condition, you can attempt an escape as a reaction. Probably want to pull that one up on a tab.
All right, that's your second action. Shove your pickle in his mouth.
Yep. Third action, while I'm here, I may as well touch up some of these boo-boos.
Oh no, because you had to move, didn't you?
No, he came to me.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. So third action, I'm going to be doing. How much are you missing?
Not much. Not much.
I'm going to shoot
about a goblin.
I'm going to shoot for the first aid here.
Doing what?
That is half.
I'm going to do battle medicine on him. I'm shooting for the master.
All right.
Woo!
Oh.
Dang.
I actually don't know if
Shoot
that's a crit
them.
because I don't remember what the DC was. I just want a success.
It's 15, 20, 30, so that's a crit. I'm pretty sure that's a crit on a master check.
Right now, Master is DC 30.
Yep.
I mean, it's still just 48 plus the bonus.
Well, yeah, but the bonus is much higher.
Whoops, 1 second.
Because this is the bonus like plus 40 or something.
Oh, it's a big one. Yeah, but that doesn't go up on a crit.
No.
What?
Nope.
So it does on like damage and stuff, but not on like battle medicine?
Specifically treat wounds if you crit
Hmm.
states that you get 48, not 2d8. And then the bonus never changes.
Interesting.
It's too easy to crit.
Alright, I'm looking forward under activities. I'd minimize this.
I think it's
every
under
time.
feats.
Feat activity, battle medicine. Nope. This is skill activity.
That was under feats for your medic.
It is not under skills either.
Class activity, sorry, class. Under medic, I see it. Right after your items.
Okay. I don't see a button to, hold on. There it is. Right, every tab you gotta change that, that's why.
Yeah. You can reorder the tabs in whatever order you want.
It doesn't, I make a change on this tab, it seems to reset every time.
Oh.
There we go.
Nice. Could have healed him completely, but you did not.
It's still missing like 23.
I know. I said you could have.
Couple of ones in there.
Go ahead and hit him with the debuff.
So this is the once a day one, so I can still hit him with the once an hour one.
Yep. All right, that is
That's
Raz's
3
turn.
actions. Then the snake, who is currently on Kruga and currently holding a soothing tonic, is going to feed him that thing.
Okay.
So I'll apply that to him. You can just you can go on from there. Or if he's already got it, he can apply it to himself.
Soothing.
Soothing.
No, I have a numbing, but I don't have a soothing.
Okay, I will. Oh, I did not have it prepared today on my thing here.
I say I have it on my list from
Yeah, it's on my
you.
list. Oh, it says it's prepared. What the hell? Am I just blind? I think I'm just blind. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's because shadow. It was underneath Shadow Essence, which has like 6 buttons.
Yep.
And then all for Kruga. I mean, oh, minimum actions. Fuck.
Yeah, I really wish they would fix that one.
There you go. Fast healing of 5. Start of every one of your turns.
Alrighty. Gargantuan violet worm.
Number 1.
Yeah, number 4. It likes Kruga.
He's thick. Got that meat on the bones.
Join the club. We all like.
And smells slightly of pickle.
I mean,
Yep.
I've been swimming through salt water. Like, I already smell briny, so.
It moves up 1 for an action. Let me read something here. Yep. It will attack.
Circumcised or not? I'm just wondering if it has to be a kosher pick.
Nasty. Hits Kruga. For 26. It doesn't understand you.
Oh, too bad. Doesn't matter. He didn't obey.
Doesn't even have knees. To be fair.
That was with Jaws, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Where is?
That means
Oh,
I
here
should
we go.
slap him with the effect then.
You got your thing, Kruger?
Oh, feet. Oh, here we go. Feet. Okay, so we do. Am I even targeting him? No.
I don't know.
Okay, target. Okay, there. I don't know why it says damage 0. Okay, put it on. Okay. I guess it's saying, oh, it's 0 right now, and then I'll do the effect whenever.
Because it's, what is it? Because it affects at the end. Is it persistent?
Yeah, it's persistent.
Yeah, it's the end of his turn.
I've just never seen that 0 when I've applied that effect before, so I think they just did some like minor change or
And
something.
Kruger, what is your reflex DC?
Is this for getting swallowed?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I have my reflex DC, which is 28,
Okay.
and my wrestler dedication gives me, or gives him a -2 circumstance penalty. Or no, sorry. Uh, oh wait, it's reflex. This only says specifically to Fortitude DC.
Yeah, this is reflex.
Okay, well then I guess I don't get any bonus.
Oh, the pickle.
Pickle.
So your reflex is 28, or that's just your DC?
That's my DC.
Okay.
It's 10 plus my.
Yep. Correct.
Save
I
yeah,
want to
so
make
it's
sure we're
28.
talking the same thing. And what does the pickle do? -2.
He gets a -2 on any future attacks that would taste him.
Oh, okay. So this is not an attack. This is just a save.
Yeah. So I'm putting the debuff on him now. It only I think your thing said looks like it only applies to people who have the pucker pickle buff.
Yes, that's what it should do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the
That
first
way it
attack,
doesn't. Yep.
yeah, the first attack, no penalty because he doesn't know he tastes terrible yet. But then after this point, until
Yep.
it
Go ahead and
ends,
put it on him.
yeah, it's on him. And then if he swallows him, I'll have to do something else. But
Yep. If the target has pucker pickle, attack -2. All right, Fable. Here we go. See if I can swallow you. No, he cannot swallow Kruger.
It's
Kruger
literally
is
the
too.
only way that he could or not do it.
pickly.
So he bites you and then tries to swallow you, but in the middle of half swallowing you, he decides not to swallow you because you taste really pickly.
Punch him in the tonsils.
And with his second attack,
It doesn't take like an action to try and swallow me.
oh yeah, it does. You're right.
Aha!
I was going to do another attack, so no, he doesn't get a third attack because he moved too. All right, that is his actions for the round. Kruger, you're up.
I'm gonna reapply Frightened 1 to him because he's within my radius of my aura, and Razglazik applied Frightened to him already.
Is it any frightened or just you're frightened?
It's their Frightened condition cannot go below 1.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
not,
sure. Yep,
yeah.
go ahead.
Skill activities. Angriness. Oh, I can only make him roll. Or I can only roll against it to. So I think you just have to put the demoralize on him.
You can't go to your Iron Command and make him frightened?
I might be able to go down to Iron Command and do that. Wait, no, Iron Command doesn't make them frightened. That's not part of Iron. That's part of Aura Despair.
Iron Command is your kneel thing for mental damage, right?
Oh wait, effect end of turn despair. So does that do it? Okay, yeah, that just added it.
I say you should have a way to add it. At least you've done it before. Yep.
And technically has a -1 to saves against fear. So
All right. All right, Kruger, you're up.
okay, so I'm assuming I can't attack him even though I'm in his mouth.
You are not grabbed. He didn't. You're not grabbed.
Oh,
He forgo the grab to try to swallow you.
Oh, okay.
That was an at one.
In that case, I am going to step up here.
He eats you.
No, I refuse. Can I do anything? I can't do literally any martial things.
Why not? What the hell? You're a martial class.
He's too big for me to be a martial class.
That checks out.
That's what she said. Aw, baby little Kruger fight a monster bigger than him? Aw.
Heard that Raz make, or not Raz, Glizik make me big. Alright,
I don't know if Glizik has that today, but he might.
I'm gonna hit him with a flurry.
Oh, he's looking off in the sky, so yes, he does.
Looking up at the sky is where my Discord is.
Oh, you miss.
With
There we go. Slap him with that damage. And because I hit him, I can now attempt to stun him via stunning strike, which is just free.
It's
He
free?
made the save. Yeah, it just happens whenever I do flurry of blows. If I land either hit, then I'm able to just do a stunning strike.
Why the hell haven't you been using that?
I literally just got, this is like outside of the stupid little like poofy like fish people. This is the first fight we've been in.
You mean to get something that does and die in a single hit?
Yeah. And for my third action, I don't have much that I can do.
I think maybe you should punch it.
I could try and punch it.
You could. I mean, with that attitude, you'll probably fail, but you could try.
What's the penalty for trying to do a ranged attack while in melee in this?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. In that case, I don't have any of my darts because I got rid of them.
Yep.
In that case, I throw Reaper's Toll.
You'd have to draw it first.
And then you teleport to it, right?
I'm just going through everything. Ooh, I can roll diplomacy and make a request. I will just do
Do you
my
speak
cape again.
Gargantuan worm?
I speak the universal language of fist.
A fist?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, brandish your little gay cape that the dwarf gave you.
I'm not going to
Alrighty.
buy the thing that gives me faint because I don't use it for that anyway.
Zakara, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to step
It eats you.
and faint.
Ah! Is that what you
Deception,
mean?
right?
That is deception. You have a target, just go to your skills page and click the faint.
Fool that worm.
Oh, that was bullshit.
Fool
That was a
worm.
16. I saw it. Now I have to look up what it's against. Thanks for rolling it correctly, Zakara.
I didn't know it was on it's on activities.
Yeah, all the skill things are.
Now I see it.
Hey, fate against its perception.
I'll be right back. You're legally not allowed to damage me while I'm gone.
Yep. Oh, I'll remember that. That fails.
As his lawyer, I support this.
That is a failure there, Zakara. So that's an action gone.
Can I use a hero point? Or do I have to use that before?
You have to use that before I tell you if it works or not.
Ah. Okay. Quick draw with my rapier.
What are you doing with your bow?
Well,
Well, I guess you
with
could
my
hold.
other
I guess you could hold it in your hand. Yeah. Neither one of them are two-hander, so yeah. You whip your rapier out and you stab and you lunge. Hit. What a surprise! The car is crooked.
Good kitty.
18 damage.
I literally just softened him up for you.
And your third action, ma'am?
That was my third.
Oh, that's right. You moved up. Yep. All right, glass cannon. What are you doing?
Da, 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 da. I'm casting a spell on Kruga.
I knew it.
And what I'm gonna do is you see this cloud like building up behind him, and he puts his thumb in his mouth like a cartoon, and he points at Kruga and he starts blowing into the thumb to make him bigger. And I'm casting enlarge 4th level on Kruga. Assuming like, hey, get big, buddy. I need you to be a willing participant in this. Are you?
Sure.
Okay. He will be huge and be 3 blocks by 3 blocks. If this works, I don't know what the rules of it fighting against the transformation stuff, poly effect that he's already imbibed from Ram.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. Polymorph effect.
All right. Lee, don't mark your spell off yet. Let's see which one wins.
If this works, you'll be huge, have plus 10-foot reach. You become clumsy one, get plus 4 status bonus to all melee attacks.
Mm.
You'll lose the AC bonus from the Drake heart, though, most likely.
Do you also want to do
Counteracting.
warding bond?
The Drake card mutagen is a level 11 item.
All right, so your counteracting skill there, Glizzik, is your DC. So what's that, 29?
I believe so, yeah.
All
Yep,
right.
20.
But who rolls this? Who rolls here?
Who rules Sparta Town?
Add the relevant skill modifier or other appropriate modifier to the check against the target's DC. If you're counteracting an affliction, the DC is in the.
Oh, so you roll, Glizzik, because you're trying to counteract the mutagen.
So
you
what
roll.
do I roll?
If it's a spell, use the caster's DC.
That's of the target. It's your spellcasting ability modifier plus your spellcasting proficiency bonus, plus any bonuses or penalties specifically applied to counteract. So, Glizzic.
So nature roll with bonus for the ring.
No, I don't think you roll. I think it's just a flat check. Okay, your
This long?
proficiency
What the
bonus is 14. Plus your ability is 5, so that's 19.
And then the ring is 2 more.
Okay, that's 21. Against the level of the
item, which is 11.
that's a common recipe, isn't it, Raz?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and roll me a d20, Raz, with a plus 21.
Did you mean Raz?
No, I meant Glizzic, sorry.
Oh, well, that's probably good.
So go ahead and
Do you
get
want me to
roll
roll
it.
it?
Yeah, go ahead, Glizzic. Do you wish to spend a hero point on that?
Am I trying to beat my own DC?
No.
Or his DC?
No, you're trying to beat the DC of the mutagen.
Okay, which I have no idea what that is. Yes, I'll use it here.
It's 6.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. If the effect is a spell, its level is its counteract level. Otherwise, have its level and round up to determine its counteract level.
Yeah, that's its level, not its DC.
Ah,
Oh,
Nice. Good job there, Zakara. Alright.
oh, there's only 2 actions. I got one.
Hold on, I need to.
I clicked off the spell.
Oh,
Act level is
yeah,
6,
you
so
rolled
its
in that
DC
one.
is
Okay.
22.
Yeah, I say if you wanted to roll in that one, you would have succeeded.
Well, that's why I asked what the level I needed to hit when I read the 3 before I decided to use the hero point was.
Yeah, you don't necessarily know that, though.
I'd know if it was between 6 and 29 for how likely it was on the item.
Well,
It's fine. It's one of my highest remaining spells, but fine.
don't roll one. Alright, what else you doing?
Cleaning ice, which isn't going to work, but I'm going to throw it anyway because I have
Wait,
one action.
Question. That, like, 22 would have been a success, correct? But he got a nat
Just.
1. So that makes it a failure.
yeah.
When you counteract, as long as the
Level is lower than your effect.
yeah, if the target of the counteract level is lower than your effect's counteract level.
Yeah, because a failure still does it if it's.
Oh, okay. I didn't even look at those.
I didn't like.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
my back. I got yours, buddy.
So you don't have to actually have a success to counteract something.
Kruger throws the white powdered wig back to Glizzic. Thank you.
Yeah, it's easier to counteract the alchemical stuff because it's not an actual spell.
Oh yeah, spell would be much harder to
Spell is,
counteract.
Yeah, the spell on spell is always a little harder.
Yeah,
but
no, by a failure still counteracts it if the level is lower than your level.
which it will be because it's halved because it wasn't another magic item.
Right, but his. I mean, we've never
Item
done
would be
this really
6.
before, but he threw what level? You threw a 4th level spell, right?
4th level spell, and I'm level 10 right now.
Yeah, but it's not your level. It says lower than your effects counteract level.
Oh, yeah, I guess it wouldn't work then. Oh, you would have to critically succeed in order to make that work. Which would have been possible, but you just didn't roll well.
No.
Yeah, because of success, you only.
Oh, I guess, yeah, it's only one level.
Wow, that's kind of hard.
Wow. He rolled a 1. Basically, he threw a 4th level spell against a 6th level item.
So items are always going to be much, much better than actual spells then for counteract.
Somewhat, yes, but it's half their level.
Right, but like a level 7 item would be equal to my 4th level spell.
Yes.
Seems weird, but yeah.
Because it's the same level of effect. It's a 7th level item is a 4th level spell, so they would be even. It's like, you know, I mean, an invisibility from a potion would be a 2nd level effect, and dispel magic is a 2nd level effect. They would be even. So as long as you succeed in the roll, you would beat it. But
so
Don't worry though, Glizzik. We can still find entertainment in Kruga's body duking it out. It grows a little bigger, shrinks a little. Scales
but I
again.
am gonna step. I'm gonna step back a moment.
you can just roll back on the chairman, you know.
I gave you back a hero point, Glizzik, because being how you were counteracting a known effect, you would know what it was. Because it's on Kruger, you know what it is. If it was on the worm, you wouldn't. I wouldn't give you that benefit of the doubt. So you would have known that first roll succeeded because you would have known what your DC was.
Okay.
But
That's fair. That's more than fair. I was just trying to say, like, I would know the difference between, like, if I needed a 6 or I needed a 29 as far as the chances.
But,
you know what I mean? Whether to use the
right, but you need a critical success to actually succeed.
So the 3 wouldn't work anyway. So okay.
Yeah. Taking your hero point back. All right, so you did some damage to it. Okay. Well, we've done like only like one other counteract before, so it's a little odd.
It's new and it's very confusing for the rules for it.
It is.
So cool. So
All right.
clean ice and I'm.
Yep, and you're done. Raz, you're up.
Okie dokie. No, they look fine right now. So I'm going to
Right
pick up
now.
the blight bomb from the ground.
That's one action.
One action. I'm gonna huck it at this thing. See what happens.
Okay. Make sure to check the bomb and see if it's a plus to hit or not. I believe they are.
Yeah, at this level they are.
And put it in the lower left.
Oh, it's not in there automatically.
Is there an attack roll on the bomb itself? I don't think there is.
There is. Ranged +2.
Oh, okay, then go ahead. I was thinking you're going to roll your normal bomb attack.
It's a hero point.
Okie dokie.
Don't roll a 3, then a 1. Oh, thanks.
You had to say something, Glizzik.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, you doubled my efforts.
Though, in fairness, it still hits him with splash. All like fucking 2 damage of it.
Blight.
We're slowly whittling him down.
There it is. Although I think I gotta hit Kruga and Zakara with it too.
Yep.
Don't breathe this stuff in. How much you missing, Kruga? A lot.
I'm only missing 52.
All right.
You got one action left there, Raz.
I'm checking the action cost on something real quick. Okay. Then I'm going to use my last action to do Doctor's Visitation on Kruga and hit him with that second battle medicine, the 1 hour cooldown one.
Yep. Okay.
So that'll let me move closer to him.
Which level are you going for?
God, I can't get out of this thing's reach to be here. Fuck. We're gonna go master.
Okay. DC 30.
Yep. I have this pulled open to the right page. I do.
Oh, nice. Another crit.
Clicked it from this page.
Yeah, see how it already adds it in, tells you? There you go. That's a little better.
And then there's no button to make him immune for an hour for the second.
Okay, well, we just have to know then.
Yeah, I'm making a note on this.
All right, you are done, sir.
That's all I got. The snake is going to
Gargantuan.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
When like Raz like obviously misses the bomb and like I have little like flashes of acid on me. I'll like say to him, but also loud enough for Glizik to hear. I'll kind of say those spikes above might be of use to us, and like referencing the things that I saw before that are now above the purple worm.
You said they're 30 feet up, Zargan?
The ceiling is yes.
That's about 10 feet out of my effective range.
All right, what's the snake doing?
It's drawing an elixir of life from Kruga, his last one. That's it.
Okie dokie. My snake.
If you eat Kruga, do you also eat my snake?
Yes.
Okay, I figured.
The snakeception.
Difference is, Snake will come back in a week. Kruger had to come back when he's done digesting.
All right, the snake.
So about a week.
The giant snake turns and lashes out at Zakara.
Can't Nithir speak to him on a snake-to-snake basis?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That hurts.
why can't you crit him?
I only had one attack, so no, I guess that too.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
He has deadly 2d10 with a crit.
Oh. Hey, party.
Zakara, you know what deadly is, right?
All right, he latches into Zakara, like almost rips her arm off.
Didn't Zakara had 4 limbs before?
She did. Zakara, what's your reflex DC?
DC. I add 10 to it, right?
At 10 your reflex save. Yep.
32.
He swallows her.
Damn it. Do I have something for reflex?
Acid, hopefully. So
You have
can give it
acid.
to the-
You have acid reflux disease.
Yeah, so you could give it to the worm.
I mean, the bomb was a poison bomb.
All right. As he swallows you,
5 limbs.
all right. Put that on Zakara. Correct. Yep.
Well, the good news is I don't have to worry about you with AoEs now.
No, here's the best part. We're now flanking on it because we're on opposite sides of him. I'm on the outside, she's on the inside.
The layer is between them. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
No matter where
Nice.
he goes.
All right. That's his second attack.
Cast a large on its Zakara.
I mean, you might be able to actually do that, like hold an action to cast enlarge to someone who's getting swallowed.
Just bust the jaws wide open.
It's the whole like Ant-Man and Thanos' butthole.
There we go. I was using Zakara to target.
I don't know what
It
Rupture
will
24
target
is, but that sounds bad.
What was that?
I said I don't know what Rupture 24 is, but that sounds bad.
It targets Raz and stings him.
That's cheating.
Well, tries.
Quick, empathetic. Oh, yeah, it
Oh
didn't.
yeah. Or it tries.
It's -10. Oh, I'm sorry, -8. Take 36 damage, Raz, and make me a Fortitude save with and add a Poison save, so add your plus into it.
Oh, right.
I gotta say, there's gotta be better ways to gather the venom from this thing.
I've always worked best under a deadline.
40
I always wanted
succeeds.
Purple Venom, just not
That
like
succeeds.
Just a regular success.
Yep.
I mean, what is a snake but a 3D line?
All right, got rid of your persistent there, Kruger.
You better fucking attack me again.
Your turn.
It
All
still
right.
has the fear, though, right?
Yeah,
I didn't.
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, the model.
No,
as
yeah,
written
yep.
Works.
It has it.
I love it. All right.
What you
I
doing,
feel like I
Kruger?
just have to just start punching it.
Hit it. If you hit it real hard, I'm gonna do some damage to Zakar inside.
That's fine.
Well,
You ain't
Wow.
getting any deader. I'm going to Flurry of Blows.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a non-lethal one. Okay.
Hmm.
I
I ain't doing non-lethal.
Love you.
I'm
Any word on the
doing
boys?
very lethal.
That flanking really
What?
made all the difference.
Store the damage roll.
Critical. That's not fair.
One more.
Rupture this.
There we go.
Another critical. Woo!
It's chaining them.
And then
How do you apply the damage now?
I just I can click to apply it.
Oh, okay.
So it
Yep,
takes
there
that.
it went.
And then I need to apply some other things that I forget about all the time when I do stuff. So here's another persistent. Where is... No, that's feet, worn items. Oh, how do I apply crushing now?
Might still be on your actions tab right now. I don't know.
There's not really anything. Combat. Yeah, on my actions, all I have is the Iron Command, which is also on the activities. Yeah,
Guess you can't do it then.
Better put it on there.
No.
Yeah, because crushing makes it clumsy and enfeebled 1 until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, if you look on your activities under weapon, under items, under weapon, it's right there. Wow, you suck so much.
Why was it minimized?
Do you ever pay attention?
No, what's that? I paid 100 gold. I can't pay anything else.
I believe that.
Give 100 to the drow.
All right, that's one action.
No, I'm not done with this action yet.
You are.
And then I'm also going to try and do Stunning Fist. Damn.
Yep, you were successful. Not.
All right. I think I just keep hitting it.
There you go.
I can't do anything else. I mean, I could move away, but that's dumb. I'm flanking it right now. Yeah, there's no way. I don't even know what its AC is yet. I don't think I've paid attention enough to...
I don't think we've... Well, yeah, you guys
I think I have to, like, basically nat 20 it with these.
And the window.
And what are the chances of that happening?
1 in 20, apparently.
All right. I don't. I'm pretty sure I can't apply bloody blows and crushing again. So, I believe that is my turn.
Hey, hold on, I'm looking something up.
Okay. I like to think that Zakara can feel the punches at this point.
Why is shit so hard to look up?
Are you trying to look up?
Or
Let us
killing
help
stuff?
you. Yeah, there's no such thing. Unless you're talking about an orc killing things as opposed to killing an orc.
Looking up uh rupture. And if it has to be if it's the damage if the Zakara has to do or any damage that exceeds that.
I think you should be looking up Swallow Hole. Because it's the two abilities are.
The
linked.
engulfing creature is flat-footed. Oh, this is an attack inside. The monster takes piercing or slashing damage equal or exceeding the list of rupture value from a single attack or spell. The engulfed creature cuts itself free. So Zakara would have to do it. It looks
Okay,
like.
that's kind of what I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. Plus, it's piercing or slashing, which are not fists.
Why
They
aren't your
could be.
fists piercing?
I don't have that particular stance.
Alrighty.
His foot works just in the wrong place.
I mean, that's literally what there are little stances that let me do piercing or slashing.
Zakara, you are up. You are suffocating.
New meeting.
Piercing,
So-
wouldn't that just be poking it though? Poke.
I can probably make an escape DC 40, right?
I don't know.
With acrobatics.
Yeah, with a nat 20.
Just stab it. It's fine.
And I'm also slowed, so I only have 2 actions.
Yep. And you're grabbed.
I don't suppose I can faint.
No, it is flat-footed
No.
against you. It's part of Swallow Hole. The engulfing creature is flat-footed against the attack. So you get
Oh.
the sneak attack from the inside.
Yeah, exactly. It can't
Make
exactly
sure
dodge.
make sure
True, right?
make sure you untarget yourself though before you kill yourself.
Am I targeting myself again?
You are.
Okay. I would like to use combat assessment.
I believe you have to hit it first, don't you?
Well, I have to say I'm using it.
I
and then
gotcha.
have to-
It's considered its own type of attack.
Yep.
Okay. And
The assessment of this combat is you are swallowed. That is
Yep.
not a good thing.
Do I? So it's flat-footed to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have to put anything on it, or?
Yeah, hold on. If we want the automation stuff to work, I do.
Where's your add-on that lets you hit F to add the flat-footed to things?
Okay. There is no add-on like that.
That's actually kind of surprising.
Wow.
That is the hero point.
Looks like a miss.
Wait, I had a 3. Raz had a 3, and Hazakar gets a 3. Hero point, go ahead. This should be another 3 if we're following suit 1, 2, 3.
If it does, give Lezik, I'll give you a hero point. Oh, sorry.
Ta-da!
That's a hit.
Try to
Roll
try
that
to
beautiful
tempt fate.
bean footage. And steal this kill again.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Wow. Nice sneak attack there, Sticks.
If
It's
you
hard to
actually
do, man.
rolled well, you would have probably gotten out.
All right,
Just
I
To
need
enough
to
be
do
fair,
some.
she probably can't move her arm very much in there.
I needed to give you some damage here, Zakar, because I think that's what's happened at the beginning of the round.
Oh, beginning?
I think.
takes the
Well, let's
listed
see what
amount
it
of damage
says.
when first swallowed and at the end of each of its turns while swallowed.
Oh, I didn't give it the damage at the beginning, so I owe her more, and I owe her damage either way.
Well,
Ruh-roh.
takes the damage when it's first swallowed and
Yeah,
then
I didn't
after
do her.
swallowed.
I didn't
Oh.
do damage then. Come on.
Sphinx fat
Son.
cat poke.
So wrinkly.
They all look like that under the fur.
Did that actually hurt you? No, because you're not targeted. But okay, 16.
So minus something from that for my.
Yes, -5. So 11. Okay, now we're up to date. Go ahead. Your second action. Actually, no, your thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I also get to use my debilitating strike on it because it's flat-footed.
If that's what you get to apply an effect to it, yes.
Yeah.
So apply your effect.
I know it's in
And
the long activity list somewhere.
that one's probably. I don't think it's in the active. No.
Oh, is that an action? No.
No, it's a class activity. So it should be right after your items. You find it?
I think so.
Yep. So you did the extra
Okay.
damage one?
Yep.
Okay. And what else do you got on this strike? You get some information?
I get to make a free recall knowledge.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a 20-sider in your in the tower. And I think I'm going to start using the new version where you get to ask me a question.
How
I do like that.
everyone does it.
It makes it. I mean, even if we're not going to go right to the remastered rolls that aren't officially out yet, that makes it makes it so much simpler. Instead of me trying to decide what to tell you, you ask me a question and I answer it, whether it's truthfully or not. Well,
still kind of rare,
Quick.
but
yeah.
Quick, tell them to roll a d20. Pick out the question for him.
So what one bit of information you would like to know about this creature?
I don't
This
know.
this violet creature.
How's it doing today?
How long does it take to digest stuff?
It was doing much better before somebody punched it a bunch and poked some holes in it.
He started it.
he did actually indeed start it.
It did, yes.
Right now, we're operating under a well-known protocol of Invictus called FAFO procedure.
I guess I don't like this new version.
But
Is
the
it?
old one was just to ignore it existed in the first place.
Yeah, basically.
Um.
At least if you're looking for a specific piece of information, you can just ask it.
Weaknesses, vulnerabilities.
Yeah, you don't ask like is it weak to fire? You would say what are its weaknesses?
How many kilos long is it?
At least
What's
7.
weakest save, strongest save.
Is it? I don't know. Is it weak to anything?
Weaknesses.
Orc monks.
It is weak to goblin singing.
Yes.
It's a severe
It has
dislike.
no known weaknesses. Second action. And you're targeting yourself again.
I don't even click myself.
Maybe it's that auto clicker that you have.
Right.
I mean, he's gonna kill you fast enough. You don't need to help him out with that.
He's got now. If she blesses herself, does she get the +1, or is that only on other people? It's an emanation.
Okay, I am going to attack it again.
Go for it.
If she blesses herself, it has to sneeze her out.
It doesn't have to.
Bless affects you and your allies.
To take the -5 on that. Oh, you have this dick in the
It-
second chart.
Yeah, it's only +17 instead of 22.
Wow, 22. That's bullshit. Whoa! What's with all these dice?
Sneak attack.
Debilitating strike.
I call bullshit is what I'm calling on this, ma'am.
Get
Rogue
ruptured, idiot.
We,
How would you
we
like to kill?
outside the worm.
How would you like to kill this worm there, Zakara?
You have to come out where I was punching it, or it doesn't count.
I was gonna say we can't see her kill it for inside, so the next person will be like, "Yeah, I killed it," and she just erupts from it.
Um, so Zakara is feeling the punches from Kruga because, well, it's a worm and it's right there. She's gonna yell, "Stop punching me!" and slice down its front.
And she steps out.
Stop poking me.
Look at all that blood she left behind. That's gross, Zakara.
This is gonna take forever to get out of my fur.
It
Sound like
will.
it.
Alrighty. Combat is over.
Go a lot faster if you don't have any quarrels about a bleaching agent.
I walk up and
But
start
then
giving
she'll
her
look like Snowball.
the leaf blower effect of prestidigitation to unsoil. I have to make the noise when I do it, like a hand vac.
Thank you, Glizik.
No problem. But it's like a hair dryer was used, so you're just staticky fur the whole way over and dry.
Touch someone, they take electric damage.
Like a galvanic chew, I tell
What would you guys like to do?
Well, before it's so rudely interrupted, I want to look at this body and see what this thing near his head is.
Which body? The new body or the one that was there?
The one that was there. It looks like there's like a book or something near its head. I don't know if that's actually there, but
It is. It's a small
Ra-
silver coffer.
oh, it's a coffer.
See, because I'm coughing so much, it's a coffer.
One Zargan, please.
Ah.
I feel like we may need to take a short rest after that one.
No such thing.
We may need to take 10 minutes.
That is on the agenda, Glizik. That's nasty stuff.
Yep. It's one of the things I
But,
retrain in downtime so we can actually do that.
But in the meantime, I intend to kind of, well, mostly me and Zakara. Kruga has been more or less taken care of, but treat wounds on some folks. In the
Not
meantime.
even a scratch on Kruga.
I think Sakara looks pretty bad though. We should take care of
Meanwhile,
that
the
first.
purple worm has one giant scratch in it.
Once Zakara is done getting blow dried, I will sit her down near Near the corpse of this thing, but away from it, obviously. And I'll start treating some wounds.
Alright, so you're treating Zakara.
Both of us.
Okay. What
I
are you
got
doing,
one medic.
Glizzik? Oh, I know.
Well,
Can't you do 4?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Now,
You do 8
now
with
that
sludge.
the kitty's cleaned off, I'm going to. There was a stinger on that tail. Is that where the venom is, Raz?
Typically, at least nearby. I'm not familiar with the stings and that.
Do you want it?
Very much. That was some
I'm
potent
going to
stuff.
start cutting the stinger off.
I'm going to grab the coffer and I'm going to hand it to Zakara. And then I'm going to start meditating.
Okay. Alright, you meditate. Glizzik's cutting. What do you have to cut a stinger off with, Glizzik? What kind of weapons?
I've got the creation spell from the monocle that let me make the
Yep.
clipboard and all that. I usually turn it into like a cleaver or something like that to cut wound
Okay.
parts off.
That'll
It's a
work.
once a day thing, but it'll work. I can make metal stuff with it too because it's higher.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like a 5th level spell, isn't it?
Yeah. So it'll basically be like a strength cleaver like you'd see in Diablo.
Alright, you generate like a bunch of like not like kind of like a rough butcher set. You start chopping up the tail.
Puts on a nice white apron with a
Yep.
chef hat.
Zakara, what are you doing while Raz is tending to you? Anything?
I'm taking a look at the coffer.
Alright, let's go ahead and do the quick stuff first. Go ahead and roll me that perception. You want to use a hero point?
I'm good.
Alright. It is. Let me see here. It is not locked. Well, no, that's not. It has a little clasp on it, but it's not locked. But there is some sort of magical trap on it. The only thing you can really tell about it is that it's actually nope. You can't tell this. So it does have a beautiful. It does have a beautiful engraved seascape on the lid. It is not locked, but it does seem to have some kind of a magical aura on it, which you think is a trap.
Does I forgot I had a +1 for
That doesn't help.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do with this, or you want to just hold it for 10 minutes?
I want to try to disable the trap.
All right. Go ahead and do your thievery.
Okay, and I have a +2 bonus from Trap Finder.
Roll it in the tower. Well, you don't have to. Yeah, roll in the tower because you. No, go ahead. Just roll it in the open. I don't care. We can burn hero points easy. Like I said. You good with that? If you said something, I didn't hear you.
I'm good with that.
All right. Unfortunately, you disarm it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was nasty, Kruger. All right. Raz, go ahead and roll your crafting check on Zakara and yourself. Actually, it's just one check for the both of you. Oh, we didn't ask you what level you were. Oh, you rolled master.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a crit.
I already have the battle medicine open. I just won't put the debuff on us.
So you can see where the holes are that you need to bond now.
You know, I think you can put on your resume that surviving being consumed by a purple worm is what many consider quite impressive.
Is that what that thing is?
Mm-hmm. Only other heard of them, haven't seen them in person, underground, but nasty venom.
Alrighty. Glizzik, go ahead and roll that survival.
Yeah, I'll burn my other one.
You're still down
Slightly better. Slightly better. Look, I got a 55% chance to do better.
I will also, I'll also give her one of the freebie healing elixirs, since 10 minutes have passed since the last one she's had for sure.
Yep. It will after you're done healing her, yes.
Yeah, because she's still wounded.
What?
It's very rude, Sargon, to crit her like that.
I was trying to kill her, I'm sorry.
Undo
If you're gonna
suffering.
do a job, do it right.
Listen here, orc.
Elixir of life, and then yep, I'll finish up her treat wounds and give her one of these as a chaser.
As soon as the game loads.
Nothing popped up, so I saw the dice roll.
Yeah, the game's like loading or something.
Ah, gotcha.
I didn't even see the dice yet.
There they go.
It'll catch up eventually, I'm sure. I still haven't seen nothing.
I saw it. You rolled an 18.
It'll do.
Alright, I'm gonna put the stuff from the copper in the party loot.
You know what? I'll just give her one of my prepared ones for the day too. So one of the moderates, and that'll should finish her. Yeah. Well, maybe.
There we go.
See, I saw that one hit for 18.
Just as soon as you start doing the party loot stuff.
There you go. Oh, the second one was 21. Perfect. Some treat wounds and a couple of healing elixirs later.
Why do you add that in there? Alright, I think we got it good. Alright, a few things went into the party loot there.
What went into the party loot?
Weren't you looking?
Only vaguely.
A small silver coffer. I'm not sure what all these things are called in your thing. I just know what I see them as. There's a bag of 20 gems.
Is it the waterlogged thing?
A waterlogged journal.
And waterlogged and faded map?
Yep.
A map.
And a silver pendant.
Don't get
They
excited.
do exist.
No, don't get excited. It's waterlogged, so just because he gives you a map, it's already destroyed.
Yeah, you can
That's because they don't exist.
How can it be waterlogged? Water is water and log is wood.
Alright, just talking to my son. You done cheating and healing people, Raz?
Mm-hmm. This car almost gets freaking cut in half by a purple worm biting. She's good as GNU.
Good as GNU?
Good as GNU.
No news is good news from Gary.
Yep.
Funny, I say that to myself every time I walk into the office, and there's nothing new.
What would you guys like to do?
Any luck over there, Glizzick?
Oh yeah, Glizzick.
I heard one syllable.
From me or from Glizzick?
Glizzick.
I had a 26 for survival.
I hate this cough.
And I hold up a vial from one of the empty potions you've given me in the past, and you got one vial of the one dose of venom. There you go, buddy. I hand it.
Wow, he doesn't even say thank you. Wow.
I'll give you uno dos.
Gnomes are so rude.
Sorry,
Hey, Bleach Boy,
letting
pay
the dog.
attention.
I was letting the dog out. I could hear you though.
At least I know when to
Uh-huh.
let the dogs out.
Yeah.
So you get one bottle.
One vial of the good
That's all
stuff.
I had left. The rest, I think, was in Kruger.
Not from a lack of it trying, but I think both Kruger and I took a dose of it. Thank you, Glizzick.
I've had stronger drink.
That is your problem. You're not supposed to drink the venom. Counterproductive.
He spent a lifetime
Become-
building up his immunity to iocane purple worm venom.
He's like a Legolas. I think I'm beginning to feel something.
Well, I feel the unfortunate attention given to Zakara might have been due to the success of the pickle. The that one you may get a kick out of this one, Glizzick. That one was a goblin recipe.
Green Goblin, because it's a green pickle.
Yeah, Greg's green pickle. Apparently, goblins got so tired of being eaten, they made something to make them less edible.
Well, yeah, I mean, size is a factor for them too. I mean, lots of stuff, would be able to swallow whole.
In this particular case, I think it came somewhat handy. Well, I didn't get a chance to give one to Zakara before, but it worked out in the end. I'm gonna pick my blight bomb
Alright.
back up that was left on the ground before I forget.
You already used it.
I did. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pick
that
up the
remains at the
charge.
bottom.
You spend 15 minutes looking for it and you can't find it. Someone must have stole it.
While Raz was like finishing patching up Sakara with like, the potions and that type of stuff and conversing with Klizik, I just want to take like the blood of the worm and I want to like make a symbol of the Reaper on the ground.
Okay. Takes a couple minutes or so to do that. And what are you guys doing?
As you kind of knew what this was, you said, Do they lay eggs? Should we looking for something that maybe like a nesting thing here?
Ah, with the eggs again.
I imagine it does. Somehow I've had the feeling this particular creature would not be one for live birth.
They eat the young, or does the young eat them?
Ah, nature.
A question.
Uh, there's is there any indication of where it came from, or is it like when it crawled in, it just left a destroyed tunnel behind it?
Should have a hole it came.
No, they as it when it died. I mean, they were still partly in the rubble when it attacked, and the rubble's still there. So you don't know if it like caused the cave in, if it was caught in the cave in. You're not really sure.
With good.
I was gonna say they're just pretty good burrowers. I would imagine it would be caught if it didn't want to be.
Normally, when there's a cave in, it means that there was empty space there beforehand.
For the gray gems with flecks of red, just glancing at, does that look like blood or something else?
And it's kind of little, could be blood. I mean, it doesn't wipe off, but
Does it seem like there was a path before, like here before?
looks like there may have been. Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, then Kruger's just gonna start, like he's gonna look around, see if he can find the spot that's gonna be of least resistance and start moving things out of the way.
Okay. You start kind of. I mean, the place you would think would be somewhere in the middle, probably. And you start moving some rocks.
I would like to help dig,
Okay.
and I'm good at digging.
Are you? Can you dig a tunnel? Dig a tunnel
Take a tunnel.
quick before the
Dig a
hyenas
tunnel.
come.
Probably not that fast.
What about Glizzik and Raz? What are you guys doing?
I was gonna very impressively grab the tiny rocks that they're ignoring and move those out of the way because that's about all my strength.
That's nice.
But I think I could also work as a manager, and just kind of be like the foreman here, like directing them to do what they're already doing,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe just giving some encouraging words.
Work faster.
Do we have any indication of whether or not the gray gems with flecks of red were magical, or are they just a bag of them? That's as far as
You
we've got.
don't know.
Then I will check them out while they start digging.
Well, some are digging more than than the others.
I know where my strengths lie, and it's not in manual labor.
I can dig twice as quickly as normal.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a society there, Raz?
Society.
For digging.
Man, that was like stayed on the 12 and just rolled around, just
It's like
flat.
a rail slide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you happy with a 34, sir?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Just in the background, it's like deja vu, and it's like.
I'll
You
keep it.
all right? You dump the gems out. Look at them. You believe these are all what's called bloodstones. Just gems.
Aptly named. All right.
You believe they're worth probably around 50 gold each.
That's some pricey rocks.
They
That's
are.
a lot. All right. When I'm done with that, I'll mention that as well. Figured, pretty pricey rocks. To the right buyer might catch a fair sum. A 50 gold a pop.
They don't look like much. Not bad.
Hand it to a jeweler, and we'll make it shiny and impressive for any nobleman with more money than sense.
Yep.
Milky blue gems.
Yeah, they were there from before, but I thought they were added in because you guys found stuff on the dead meat. You guys never examined it as well.
I will start looking at stuff then. I pick up a rock.
All
I will
right.
snap my back.
I need
You just picked up
Kruga,
20 rocks.
Kruga, and Zakar to roll me an athletics check.
Not supposed to catch that stuff, Orc.
What can I roll to try and aid them with their athletic check?
Athletics.
Performance, maybe?
You can, sure, you can try to entertain him with some performance.
34. I'm comfy.
Glitzik is singing to you guys to dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Sing it, Glitzik.
Nope.
Wow. No bonus then. If he's not gonna sing, you don't get any bonus. What kind of bard are you?
A bad one.
He even spells it wrong.
I'm not a bard. I'm a bard slayer. Thank you very much.
All right.
As like while Glizik's like singing, doing his own thing, Zakar, you probably hear this because he's not doing it very loud, but you hear Orc, or not you hear
You hear
Orc.
orc,
You hear Orc.
and this is coming from the smart one of the group.
You hear Kruga like singing. It's just like low, like he's like singing it to himself, but it seems like it's helping him with the rhythm of the motion.
Let it go, let it go.
I think I've heard him sing before, right? When he's doing manual labor sort of things.
He has done something like that.
Like rowing
Oh,
a
you
boat.
know, a
Okay.
good old orc working song, like
Yeah,
the
you're
Camptown Ladies.
like he's like a lot of time you've heard him like sing stuff in Orcish, but this time he's singing in common, and like that's what you hear, like at least part of it. I'm not gonna put like the entire thing in.
Are you gonna sing it for us?
I could.
Go for it.
Give me one sec.
Chug that beer quick.
Oh, the air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming, feel the weight of what we owe.
Oh,
I just gave you a hero point, Kruger.
Yeah!
Blizzard could have had one, but he didn't want to sing any songs for you guys to work to.
I want to save them for the melee folk. I gave up my zip.
All right.
But you do notice, like, in the very, like, rhythmatic, like, with the emphasis on things, like, his body's, like, moving with that, and it seems to be helping him with it.
And the sweat seems to be glistening off his scars, as
Just
if
like in some
emphasizing
poetry
his
you've heard
slavery
before.
background. And you
Why,
find
why is he wearing a piratey shirt with it blowing in the wind all of a
and you notice, Zakara, that you're staring at him longingly, wishing he would read poetry to you now.
Krug is secretly a bard, and you just got charmed.
Yep.
sudden?
All right, Raz, you were looking at the Milky Bluestones.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Roll
Stop
me
looking
another
at my
society. What was
Milky
that?
Bluestones. Now
Stop
what you
looking
call
at
it?
my balls.
Fucking double standards, man. I gave you a pickle.
All right, you've also seen gems like this before. They're moonstones. They are also worth about 50 gold each.
Which I relayed to the group. We got lots of shiny
After you put most of them in your pocket. Got it.
finders. Obviously service fee.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 1 stone per slave. Is that the price of what was
1 stone for the party, 2 stone for Raz. Because he's smaller, he needs more. 1 stone for the party.
I gotta buy a step
1,
ladder.
2
That's
stones.
what this will buy.
It's like the little kids dividing up French fries from McDonald's in the commercial.
Yep. 1 stone for the party, 3 stones for Raz now. Because you have to keep adding one.
Inflation.
Yep. All right. Ugh. Kruger and Zakara, roll me one more athletics check.
Getting tired.
Are we happy with all those rolls?
Yes, my tattoo is helping me.
Is your tattoo helping you? All right.
Use the tattoo to roll an aid.
What does your tattoo do?
I dig twice as fast as normal.
Yes, you can.
I mean, I'm kind of happy I get to use it. I didn't think it would ever happen.
Zakar heard Caven, and she's like, I know exactly what to do.
All right. You guys dig for about 20 minutes. Kruger's moving most of the big rocks. Jakara's moving all the medium-sized rocks, and Glizzik's moving all the real little rocks that really don't need to be moved, but he's doing. But he's helping. About 20 minutes goes by, and you guys
when did
have
Kruger get here?
Magical effect. It's canned
the
laughter.
protector of Amaranth virginity, the fist
Hey,
who's pissed.
I worked hard on those to get them as close as I could to a certain movie that we all know.
All right.
He gave them Helen La Rochelle. Was really hard to work in. Thank you very much.
The two diggers do manage to dig not a huge hole in the rubble, but enough for you guys. I won't say to walk upright through, except for the smaller folk, but
You mean
it is
half of
large
them?
enough for everyone to get through. During that time, Raz, you kind of went through the two bags of stones that you have and kind of identified what those are. And that's in, like I said, 20 minutes have passed, so all of your abilities have worn off, except for your pickle.
My 20-minute spell's gone.
Yep.
I just want to
Well,
ride my motorcycle.
Yep.
So if it makes you smell like pickle, which I assume has something to do with your
Oh,
switch,
it does.
Kruger's probably just smelling reeking. Like,
But you notice,
exuding.
but you notice Zakara's getting closer to him. I think she likes pickles.
I think it would have the opposite effect, given my cat's reaction to pickles falling on the ground and they've sniffed.
Oh, so you're saying that Amarins are cats? I see how it is.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Humans and monkeys.
Wow.
If you ask the certain feline creatures in our house, he's basically a god.
Exactly. That's what they answer. All right. So you guys have a way forward. Anything else you wish to do before you move on? Although it is probably 10, 11 o'clock at night. You guys are worn out. Even though your hit points may not show it, you are exhausted. Blizzard's bitching because he only has a couple spells left. You know, the usual.
Do you like a cheetah's elixir so you can bitch faster?
That doesn't help you bitch faster. It lets you move faster.
Mm-hmm. More animated.
I think you would need a theatrical mutagen to bitch faster.
Scientifically explain this one.
I assume we can probably like squeeze through and then set up camp.
You can, yeah.
I don't know if Munchkin can bother us by the corpse of a purple worm either.
Oh yeah, we can like use it. We can lay behind it, like as a setup camp. That's actually probably a solid idea.
I mean, like something may come to try and eat it a little bit, but I don't think anything's gonna be like, go bother that thing. And
Yeah, nothing dangerous will come eat it other than, Glizzik, so, he's not dangerous.
set up a small cooking fire underneath it and start cutting pieces off to eat.
You
Damn.
want to make a haunch, Glizzy?
A haunch of worm.
You just put a fire inside the hole that Zakara like cut out.
It just easy produce flame with my hand to cook it slowly.
It's the equivalent of using like the cigarette lighter to heat up like the can of food, like in a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Sargon, if we're gonna camp for the night, can I maybe cook a meal?
That's
And
what I was
stuff we have?
asking. You have
Yeah, I'd like to actually do a recipe.
what recipe you'd like to do? I think the haunch one, you can take a haunch of purple worm and cook it.
And certainly try. It's gonna be an activities under what?
I don't think it's in there at all. I think it's still under actions.
Once we go.
So did he actually chop off the tail, or he just got the poison from the thing?
Both.
I chopped off the stinger. It did not go well with my 26. I got one dose essentially of venom for Raz to use.
But
The rest
do you still have like is the tail itself actually intact? Like could it be used as a makeshift
in
weapon right now?
half is what Sargon whispered.
Ah,
Yeah, the purple worm's a CR 13, so the DC's a little high. And I think Glizzy rolled like just dead freaking average.
So is this, by the way, is the venom just something that I can use to create the formulator, not the venom itself?
It is venom.
Okay, so it's a dose of the venom.
Right. If you want to reverse engineering that into the
Formulator.
alchemical version, you can.
Okay, when I'm high enough.
Yeah. Or
So
you can
I
just
think I
use
can
it.
do Hunter's Roast.
Yep.
I can do from this. Okay. If I'm successful, I'll get us some temporary hit points that'll last for a while. If I fail, it'll be poison. So it looks.
So Glizzy starts setting up his cauldron out. He gets that out. He starts getting a little fire going. Let me pull up the roast.
It'll be an exotic meal. Who gets to
It's under cooking.
Yep,
On my
I got
action
it.
tab.
All right, so everyone donates a day's worth of rations, basically. And Glizzy kind of modifies it, throws it in the pot with, looks like chunks of purple worm meat.
You think can get worms?
Well,
All right.
To be fair, she used Remoraz, but it's pretty close.
Who is partaking of the purple worm haunch roast?
One.
Sure. That's probably
I'll
roast.
You
try
can
it. They have
once
haunches.
you've had either this or a certain number of them, you can declare whether it's your favorite meal that I've made or not. It'll give you an additional effect
Every time after
every
that.
time I make them.
in
And
Now,
being
fact,
how
if
it's the only meal you've had, you might as well declare it.
Yeah, and then
So-
if you have
But-
something else, like I do hot wings or something like that, and you change your mind, and say, I'm going to start making that my favorite meal, I think you have to have it something. We'll look it up. I think it's like 3 times or something before you can switch to another.
Yeah, I
And
believe
it's a
so.
different one.
Glizzy, are you eating your own cooking?
Hell-
Hell no. What?
I got to season this, baby.
All right. So everybody eats. Glizzy, go ahead and roll me that cooking check, and we'll see
So what am I
how bad
using
you
for
poison them.
Is it crafting
I thought we picked
Because
crafting on that with your pluses for cooking.
for a season?
Yes.
Cool. I'm good with that.
I say you know what the DC is, so.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then for dessert, I've got tarts from my halfling
Nice.
to go with it. So it's got a counterpoint and be kind of like a pineapple-y tart flavor to go with the ham/pork roast that we got going on here. So it's kind of like a Hawaiian pizza effect.
Now that you've killed off the human and the dwarf, you have just enough tarts for everyone.
Yeah. And then
All
I'll
right.
top you off for hit point.
That is a success. You guys get. Where's it at? Number of
Critical
temporary hit
success.
points equal to your level, but they only last until the morning, till your next prep.
Yeah,
If it was a
lots of
critical success, they would last for an entire day.
good for if you get jumped in the middle of the night, and maybe if you're lucky, a little longer than that.
Yep.
That's most meals.
This is my favorite pizza place.
That's why we need to do this
This is
at
my
breakfast
this is
every
my
day.
favorite this is my favorite shop on the what was it from Mass Effect?
My
What was
favorite shop on the Citadel.
Citadel? That's it.
This is my favorite purple worm in the Underdark.
Best I've ever had.
Should I add the temporary hit points to myself, or are you doing them?
I'll take care of that.
I will say that this is my favorite. Kruga likes eating what he has killed.
Boy, he's never gonna have another favorite again after this. He's not gonna kill something enough to be able to reset it as a favorite. He'll be moving on to the next thing too quickly.
Of the 3 meals I have, this is the best as far as what level they are.
I mean,
Zargan?
it doesn't have to be purple worm roast. It's just a roast, right?
Correct.
No, you
It's called.
cannot declare a favorite meal yet.
It's got it. We have to eat it first.
You have to eat it twice. You have to experience its success effects twice or critical success once.
Ah, okay.
Then you can declare your favorite meal.
Lizik, this is almost my favorite meal that you've ever made.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna need another helping before I can really figure it out, though. So
To be
help
fair,
work out.
I can.
To be
There's enough
fair,
worm here. I can cook it for breakfast too, and that'll be the second meal.
No, cooking is only a night, camping item. But I'm not saying you can't cut some up and take it with you. You can definitely do that.
We'll have some breakfast tacos made of pearl worm. Don't ask where the eggs came from. He looks at the weather.
Still got those rotten eggs.
Is
No, they're gone. I don't know what happened to them.
but now those got used up. Is anyone still down hit points?
I wasn't down hit points before we even went to sleep. Or about to go to
Because
sleep, I rather.
because the tarts I have are going to heal.
No, no one's hurt now.
Nobody goes to bed injured when you've got injury gnomes.
That doesn't. Are you an injury gnome? You cause injury? Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Yeah, throws acid bombs and hurts his teammates.
All right, if you guys
Poison
look
Kruger.
at the party sheet, the party inventory, you have several unidentified items on it. You got the waterlogged journal, waterlogged map. You got the cut list from Russo. You got that silver pendant.
I can identify the cutlass since we're down our wizard. I do have Arcana skilled. Or we can use crafting. I just don't know if the DC difference is worth using Arcana.
You cannot use crafting on a magical item.
Whoa. Who this man?
Because you don't have magical crafting, probably.
I don't know. We should probably take a look to see if, so the journal and the map, are they magical?
Does anyone have detect magic?
I don't have read or detect magic because those were Ishi's things.
Then you're not sure.
And I was counting on Galgrim for no direction, like KNOW direction.
Well, there you go, relying on the dwarf.
I can reset it when we wake up and make our preparation.
Hand out one person who can identify stuff, and then Kruger can watch.
Well, I can do the scimitar.
You figure the book and the map are probably not magical since they are damaged. Most magic stuff doesn't get damaged over time unless it's not magical anymore.
What's your religion bonus, Fable?
14.
I mean, I can use Arcana for it. It's a little better. Can he help if we're using two different skills but doing the
Nope.
same activity? No.
Identify as a one-person job.
That's fine. I'll look through the journal or whatever then.
I thought Raz was doing the cutlass.
Yeah.
Is there a scimitar and a cutlass?
No, there's a cutlass.
Okay, so
Oh.
it's
True, because
noted as a
yeah,
scimitar in our.
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe it is then.
Yeah, I'll just take it out of my bag or off my hip or wherever I had it, and I'll give it to Raz.
embedded in your side. Just never removed it.
I
Do you ever actually get hit by that thing?
think so.
Hmm.
And then I just obliterated Russo.
Yeah, no
Well,
kidding.
time to find out if there was anything special on it.
All right, Raz spends 10 minutes.
We're 50-50 in this. I'll keep it for now. We still have a solid hour. Anything can happen in 60 minutes.
All right. Oh, what are you doing, Kruger, and what are you doing, Zakara? Liz, it's cooking.
You want to do the pendant, or did you want to look over one of the waterlog things?
I'll do the pendant.
And you looking at the book or the map there, Kruger?
I'll start with the. I'll start with the book.
All
I
right.
have a feeling I won't have context for whatever the fuck the map is. So.
Go ahead and roll society, Kruger. And Zakara, go ahead and roll me perception. Roll me religion, Zakara.
I could have did the pendant.
We got everybody on the wrong things here.
It has to be religion for this?
Yep.
After 10 minutes, we're just gonna throw these things at each other. No, you.
All right. Raz, your 28 is high enough. You have identified Gut Slicer.
Very original. At least he didn't call it the
It's a
eviscerator.
+1 scimitar with striking and wounding on it.
So it gives persistent bleed, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Additional 1d6 persistent bleed.
Kruger, you open the book. It is very large chunks of it are smudged and unreadable. It's in some writing you don't understand. Sorry. Sakara, the silver pendant is not magical, but you do recognize what the symbol on it is. The symbol it just seems to be a holy symbol of Procan, the god of the sea.
Didn't work for that guy so much.
I poop on it.
You poop on it. A water elemental goes up your anus. It comes out your mouth.
Ah, yes, I've been meaning to get a colonoscopy.
All right. Everyone kind of takes a look at the book. No one can read it. No one understands the language.
Can they show it to me while I'm cooking and see if I even know the language?
You don't understand it either. And the other one is a map, which I have identified for you.
The David Wharton map.
Yep, that's what I'm calling it.
More
The
like
big
David
white
Fort,
spots
that's-
are places where it's faded and smudged.
It's still loading, so it's all white spots right now.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Does it tell us where his third leg is located?
Last I heard, it was in Kruger's mouth.
Don't spit this out.
Did it load yet?
Just now.
Yes, if it's a picture of a snowstorm. Is there an Arctic hare in there with making a snowman?
Nope.
Just gonna set it as
Nothing
background,
yet.
but
I can see it.
there it goes.
If you weren't VPNing into Thailand, there, Glizik. It's a faded map showing like that area there, and it looks like there's like a chest in that pool if you scroll in. Perhaps the book would give more clues, but Yins don't have the language.
No languages across all these smart cookies, huh?
There's a lot of
Well,
them.
we have language,
No
just not the right.
comprehend.
What was that?
We have language, just not the right one. And no, we don't have comprehend languages. That's a wizard spell.
And I think your wizard's gone. He teleported away.
My map is still loaded.
Well, if you lived on the correct coast, you wouldn't have that trouble.
Would that be the North Coast?
Yep, up there on the Arctic Sea. Everyone can roll me a society except for Kruga.
What?
You already rolled.
They're just trying to keep me out. There's a difference between society and culture.
I'm keeping an orc down.
Fortunately, Kruger doesn't know it.
Come on, Glizik, what you got?
I don't know. Looking at these rolls, he probably knows better than you.
Wow.
I just high five Zakara. Yeah, I know nothing either.
All right, Raz, you're the only. I mean, I was thinking maybe more than one person would make this roll, but you definitely made it. Even though you don't speak it, you do recognize the journal is written in Halfling.
I've got a knapsack.
I've got a knapsack.
The knapsack can read it fine. It just can't tell you what it says.
I will convey that.
Sit there going, I'm the sack, I'm the sack, I'm the sack.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
I can't read it myself, but I do recognize the language. Halfling.
Does the body look halfling sized?
Now that you think about that, and you kind of go back over and look. Yes,
He takes up so many spaces to be halfling.
that's because his body's cut into multiple pieces.
It's been sprinkled.
And now that you've fought a purple worm and looked at the body, it looks like the purple worm bit off some of his pieces parts
His pieces parts.
and spit out whatever was left.
How long
All
do you
right.
think he's been down here?
You can roll a medicine check and try to determine if you had anyone good at medicine.
I'm good at medicine.
And no, you cannot substitute crafting for medicine.
Can multiple people roll?
Yeah, or someone can aid.
Are you sure I can't sub?
Yep.
Am I still cooking, or can I do?
Three states I can do with that.
You can roll too, Glizik. That's fine.
So it's one.
I call shenanigans. Sargon's
Wow.
trying to keep me down.
I am trying to keep the white gnome down. You rolling there, Kruger?
Sure. I thought I was being excluded again.
Well, if you weren't an orc, you want to be excluded.
Well, Zargon excludes at least one person in every roll.
I try to make it equally opportunity exclusions. All right, Glizik and Zakara. It's not super hard to tell how long, you can't tell it down to the exact hour or minute. You figure his body's been here about 4 to 5 days. By the amount of dried blood, the little bit of rot that's setting in, and so forth.
I turn to the party and I take a little like Sherlock Holmes pipe out of my mouth. I got this thing. I consulted the bones, and they say about 4 to 5 days.
A whirling through glitter.
Salted the bones. They're both
In
shattered.
onto the stalactite, right?
Under the purple worm. I went right through the hole.
All right. Anything else you would like to do before you guys bed down for the night?
No, I got nothing.
And I'm assuming you were doing watches.
Yeah, probably should.
You don't have to. I'm just asking.
No, these shifts are going to be longer with only 4 of us now.
Yep. You knew the dwarf was good for something.
Familiars need to take a turn at watch, is what you're telling
2 familiars can clearly manage a watch, right?
Yeah, because they can yell telepathically to you guys and probably not wake anyone up. There
me.
you go.
Just sitting there snoring away, and she's mentally broadcasting, "Wake up!"
Yep. And then she
It's
goes to
alright.
poke you and realizes she has no hands.
That's what we got the snake for. Have you ever seen a snake thump?
Your snake doesn't like to thump. He's a non-thumper.
He just goes straight into the open mouth to wake you up.
Yeah. Well, he probably would.
Tip of the tail up someone's nose.
Yep. All right. Night passes uneventful. You have your rest, so go ahead and do your daily prep. Let me know when you have your daily prep stuff done with all you spellcasters. Might take a
I'm
minute.
done.
Wow. Key what do you have key rush again?
No, key strike.
Oh, sorry.
I have to actually adjust this because I got to take people who are here off of this.
You definitely take Valis off. He says he won't be back, but he said that last time. And Galgrim's just at work, so I'm hoping he'll be back.
I'll leave Galgrim on here then in case he swings back.
Are you get your spells ready, Zakara?
Yep.
About time. We've been waiting for on you.
I'm just so new to spell.
You are.
Don't you play an Oracle in the other game?
Not this one.
I mean, you do have a spell. You've never used it yet, though.
I do. My cloak is very useful.
It is. It's a powerful cloak you got.
And water breathing, I do have one level 4th, which will get us to our next daily preparations for 5 targets, which is the 4 characters plus nothing.
Snack.
Oh, sure. You're not gonna give it to Maeve. Just because she's dead doesn't mean she doesn't want to breathe water. So remember that. Lightning bolt of death at Glizzik's face.
Okay. Just double check here my math, because math.
Oh, unless Glizzik critically fails to save, Maeve can't kill him with her lightning bolt. That's a shame. Take dark vision off of Raz.
I think the math is right on this.
Shoot it on over.
Sorry to make one change real quick, but there it is. I should have 17 reagent total.
All right, I'm trying something different for spells this time. Oh, yeah, to fix the camera. We don't really need light, do we? We got torches and stuff if we have to have color.
2.
Yeah, I have
3,
my ever burning
4, 5,
torch.
6,
Those are graders, by the way, Zarg, in the dark
10,
visions. The 24 hour.
12, 13.
All right, I now have read aura and no directions in case we get lost down here in the tunnel. Okay.
Okay, yeah, 17. I can count.
Yeah, kind of the one thumb your thing.
Yes, of course, always. All right, there's the list.
2, 3, 4.
Grab anything that you're on and throw it in your little grab bag of stuffs.
Your Raz's wondrous wonders.
And then I'll be taking the dark vision elixir and then feeding the other one into there. So those are used up. So the dark vision thing is not a problem.
Ah, Kruger's face is really close. All I see is his eyes. Everyone ready then?
Looks like it.
Alrighty. Let's get Kruger pushed into some lava.
And I do have the Drake heart in my necklace.
In your necklace?
Mm-hmm.
What necklace?
My spider necklace.
You mean your spider collar?
Spider necklace.
You mean Raz's slave collar that he's made a slave of you and Zakara with? Mm-hmm. You putting anything in yours, Zakara?
That was weird.
What was that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think there's something wrong with my Discord.
Why?
The cameras
We
are
hear you
moving
just
very
fine.
slowly.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Could be your internets. Yeah, she's like freezing for a minute, then stop downloading porn.
See, if you had a VPN through Malaysia, you'd be.
Wow, you made your lead talking about your porn
See?
VPN.
Intermission.
Not really. We're about done for the evening.
Uh-uh.
I have to leave at 10.
I don't believe you.
Well, you will.
Why? Why? What
Got
reason?
got to take the wife to the airport in like 3 hours, so I want to get a little bit of sleep.
What, she's bailing on you again?
Yup. Are you there, Zakara? Do not hear her. Raz, walk across the street and make Zakara come over to your house to play.
For a whopping 9 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
She's not quite across the street. I have to drive a little.
I'm sorry, down the street. How is that better?
Yeah, that's actually not far off. But
You there, Zakara?
we live next to an artery street anyway, so you can get anywhere in Salem.
you have you have streets of blood out there? Wow.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
It's Salem. Decriminalized drugs.
Well, we have free marijuana now in Ohio.
No, no. You can come here and do
Wow.
heroin. You can come here and do heroin. You'll be just fine.
I mean, that's
Well,
until you know. Are you there, Zakara, or still having issues?
No, okay, it just loaded.
There you go. Are you good now?
Yes.
All right. So everyone has their nightly stuff done, and you got your stuff from Raz on your sheets. And Zakara, are you loading a Quicksilver?
Yes.
All right. Because we're gonna stop early tonight. Because I have to drive the wife to the airport in a couple hours, and I want to get a couple hours of sleep before I'm driving an hour each way. Sleep while I'm sleeping.
fucking lightweight.
I am anymore. I'm also twice your age, sir.
Lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're not twice my age.
What?
I mean, that was probably true 10 years ago.
True. You're. Is that true? You're not. You're not Galgarman anymore. You're probably in your mid-30s.
The early.
So yeah, about twice his age.
Screw you.
Second oldest.
Say, you want to get this right, you'll be hurting yourself.
All right, so we're gonna stop it here for tonight. We will, as far as I know, we will play next Friday, which is not Thanksgiving. And then the Friday after is Thanksgiving weekend. Are people gonna be available, or don't you guys know yet? Because if we're not, we don't have to play.
I don't know.
Just kind of
17th for sure. 24th for sure.
okay.
Because we're doing stuff on the actual Thursday.
Yes, same here. I'm available, but I know some people go out of town or family over, and
I am still unsure. I actually have some in-laws coming in next week on
yeah,
Thursday.
right. Yours go. Tell Putin to stay in Russia.
But I need to figure out what all that looks like. I think I should still be able to play next week, but
next week
after
or
that,
Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with my sister as far as potentially doing something. It might not end up being anything. So
Right, but so next week you're fine, which is not Thanksgiving.
I should be fine.
Okay. Well, let me know as soon as possible.
I will.
But we're gonna pause here. You guys are very close to actually entering the Sea Mother's Grotto. I hope it's as impressive as I hope it is. No, you're not. You got one more encounter before you're there.
I thought that's what this whole place was.
No.
Oh, we have the map of the grotto and everything.
You haven't even made it to the grotto yet. You are just technically in the Underdark.
You are in the end.
So I'm hoping. I'm hoping it'll have a big effect. I hope you guys like it, but we will see.